Okay, today we are starting to work on 3.4, the water park. This is from Module 3, Features of Functions. So 3.4, the water park, a solidify understanding task. So I think before I even read this, I'm going to look for what the first question is, because this has been a tricky chapter so far. Part 1, number 1. Make as many observations as possible with the information given in the graph above. Okay, so I'm going to look at the graph. It says on the y-axis, amount of water in gallons. Okay, and on the x-axis, time in minutes. So the independent variable is time. Time just goes marching by, and there's no numbers there. And the amount of water in gallons is the dependent variable. Okay, so now let's read. Allie and Dane work at a water park and have to drain the water at the end of each month for the ride they supervise. Each uses a pump to remove the water from the small pool at the bottom of their ride. Okay. The graph below represents the amount of water in Allie's pool, A of X, and Dane's pool, D of X. Okay, that's Dane. Okay, so that letter goes with their name. Okay, so as many observations as possible. So it could be anything. So take a look at the graph and write down as many observations as you can. You can do more than fit in here, that would be great. Put that in your notebook. And then let's go ahead and look at the next question. Okay, part 2. Part 2 has 5 questions in it. So, all right. Dane figured out that the pump he uses drains water at a rate of 1,000 gallons per minute. Okay, and takes 24 minutes to drain. And what we're going to need to do with that is write the equation to represent the draining of Dane's pool, D of X. What does each part of the equation mean? Okay, that seems like a big question. And then, based on this new information, correctly label the graph above. So that's the graph on the previous page. So that's a lot to work on. So for right now, start back on the first page, which is actually apparently page 16 in the book, and make as many observations as possible with the information given in the graph above. So in about 5 minutes, we're going to stop and share those observations. So once you've done as many as you can, go ahead and start working on your equation. And by the way, it's going to be D of X equals something. And you're writing your equation.